So I want to address you guys the whole dating advice space. What I have found just through the last couple of years of messing around and putting up videos sporadically for you guys is that the dating advice space has reached full circle. And it's the same creators using and remixing the same talking points, wash, rinse, and repeat. You know, it's becoming quite mundane, and I think a lot of you guys out there, you're looking for some sort of secret sauce, or maybe some of you just looking for that form of entertainment. But the bottom line is, whatever issue some of you guys have out there, it's time to take some of this information and just put it to work. There's no secret recipe or secret line. You know, a lot of these guys out there and some of the women out there, creators, you know, they kind of want to cast you into this spell that there's some secret way or secret line or secret phrase for these women, and there's somebody going to love you and like you and take their clothes off. That's all BS. And whatever reason you go to these channels to listen to some information to help you in life, it's time to put it to work. And that's what you need to do and focus on, because it's just so repetitive. It's just one creator, right? Just remixing the entire talking points, using different language, following the algorithms. It's just become so much nonsense. All you gotta do is become the best version of you and don't BS yourself. That's the bottom line. And enjoy life. Go out there, get out of your comfort zone, and have some fun. And just keep practicing, and then you'll get the results that you want, because that's all it comes down to. And some of you guys that are concerned about getting involved in relationships, there's nothing wrong with relationships, you guys. There's risk in anything you do. When you're dealing with human nature, when you're starting a brand new business, there's risk in anything you do. You're not going to go into a situation where there is no risk, particularly if you're getting involved with the opposite sexes or the same sex or whatever you guys are into. My whole point is it's time to take all this advice and just put it to work. You can only listen to this stuff so much. It's just wash, rinse, and repeat. Just a different language, different wording, different phrases. You know, they're all competing for the algorithms. It's just becoming a big pot of potpourri. It's just a big mess out there of nonsense. And there's a point where you just have to stop this stuff, because there's no magic wand. There's no secret sauce out there. You just gotta be realistic and just confront life the way it is and just put it to work. Put whatever information you went to these channels for, take it and then leave it, and then start living life. There's gonna be risk when you get involved with women, but the whole bottom line is understanding that risk. That's all you gotta do, is understand there's risk when you're dealing with human nature. There's risk for the females as well as there's risk for you. If you marry into a contract, there's risk with that. So the whole bottom line is reducing and minimizing your risks in anything you do, and have fun in life, because we're all here for a very short time, so you wanna make the best of it. So it's time to put this information to work. Wash, rinse, and repeat. You know what? It's the same shit. How much can I talk about it? I mean, it all comes down to becoming the better version of yourself. These are all the basic fundamentals. Become the better version. What else is there? There's no other secret. Become the better version of you and who you are, and just embrace who you are. And just practice and train yourself and whatever, whether it's becoming smart or building your personality, your charisma, right? Becoming fit in your body. All this stuff combined works. Makes life a lot easier. So becoming the best, whether you're short, you're fat, you always have to accept life and accept the results that come with being who you are. If you don't work on yourself, you're gonna receive the same results back out there. What you put out into the world is what you're gonna get back. So, yeah, you guys, you know what? This whole creator space of dating advice and coaching, it's all so nonsense. And unfortunately, a lot of these fellas are making their living off this. So it's wash, rinse, and repeat. They're not doing it as a hobby. They're not doing it just because. They're making a living, and it's their job to keep you in their space. So I'm going to leave you guys with that one. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be changing up this channel a little bit because for me, it's just the basics, you guys. There's not much more I can tell you guys. You know, I've lived the real life. I'm not a textbook guy. I don't live my life on theory. And just sitting back and wondering how it truly is. I actually have done everything I've said, and it works. It's just, you know, the basics are the basics, whether it was 30 years ago, 20 years ago, or now. So accept for what it is and just go out there and apply yourself, and you'll see the results at the end of the day. But don't fool yourself. And don't trick yourself into thinking that there's some sort of magic sauce out there. You're wasting your life. You're wasting your time. If you want to engage in a relationship, go in one. But just tread water carefully, you know, just filter. That's all you got to do. If a girl's in your life for fun, then it's a fun girl. Don't get her pregnant. If she's going to become part of your life for long term, well then filter her a little bit differently. Know her family, know where she comes from, what her mindset is. Does her values align with yours? It's so basic, you guys. So basic. But you guys need to live life, and that's what I want you to do, is living life. There's too much hesitant out there because you have a lot of creators out there that are treading on this line of hesitancy, constant risk, constant fear. They're fear-mongering you with this whole getting involved in a relationship. Yes, if you marry a woman, yes, could she be part of your finances? Absolutely. Can she put her hands on your finances? Sure, but it's how you line yourself. You can't stop living life. If marriage is important to you and you want to start a family, then go for it. But minimize it. It's called risk management. That's what they do in finance. That's what you do in business. You risk manage, right? So live life, because life is going by every day. Every day we're all reaching to that one point, right? Your body changes, your mindset changes. You know, as you get older too, you start valuing things differently. So the best time is when a lot of you younger guys, prepare yourself, make something out of yourself when you're much younger. And then as you transition into your 20s, 30s, you're in business, making money, you're quite vested in finances and life, then, you know, maybe it's time to start a family. But it's just go through the steps, have fun while you're doing that, date, have fun, have a good time. Don't get into all these little nuances, women this, women that. Women are women, man. Just understand the basics. As you practice and you go out there, you'll find that gal that matches and aligns with your values, and you'll have a good time. So like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. I am changing up on this channel a little bit. So some of you guys that want to stick with me, you stick with me. But I'm going to provide more like content, vlogging, you know, daily life vlogging, doing stuff here in LA, or whenever I go on my travels doing stuff. So, and from time to time, I'll input some, maybe some dating stuff or whatever, how it is to date here or there, or what to do on this situation, or where's a good place to meet the ladies, or some of you gals out there where to meet men. So if you guys want to stick around the channel, so be it. If not, if this doesn't align with what you're looking for, then so be it as well. We'll see you guys in the next round. Bye.